Here's Hero. Pass to Bennett. Here's Lillard. Boston grabs the miss.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
On the floor for Boston, they've got Lowry, Joel Embiid out there with Dennis Rodman, and it's the Cobra, and it's Smooth in at the 2. Now here's Lillard. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. And a look now at the Boston Celtics' upcoming schedule. On Friday, they'll be playing the Pelicans in New Orleans. Then on Monday, they'll go up against the Bulls in Chicago.
And for that matchup with the Kings, they have that date circled. They love to compete, and they feel they can play very well against that group if they can execute. And typically, he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
It's tipped. Celtics leading by 4. Here's Smooth. AGA, what about these Hawks? They can really be fun to watch.
Yeah, and they just need to be more consistent, Kevin. It seems they can beat anyone on any day. If they can start doing that regularly, we're talking about big things in the future.
And the first one at the line is good. Butler, he's checked in for Boston. Both shots good from the stripe.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Hero, the bounce pass. The shot. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Hero's got 15 points here in the second half. Here's Smooth. Butler in the corner. Here's Smooth, covered by Lillard. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for Boston?
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
The other part about tonight, you got to give credit to the coaching staff. They came in here with a great game plan, defensively locked in. They were ready for the sets. They jumped in passing lanes. They came away with steals. I mean, they anticipated just about everything.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Outside, Hero. Pass to Pippen. Hawks passing it around. Five on the clock. Shot from the wing. And that one swishes right in. Pippen's got 4 this quarter.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Take a look at him, locked in right now in this moment, wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Again, it's Joel Embiid. When he is on, there isn't one player in this league that can stop him.
Now, here's Pippen. Now the pass to Pettit. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and it's Pippen slamming it down.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Now a timeout called by Boston. And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Joel Embiid.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. During the last break, got to listen in on Ime Udoka's huddle with his team. He's encouraged where they are at this point in the game, but he told his guys things can turn in a blink. What we need to do is execute the rest of the way. So we'll see if they can finish this one off, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And that one's good. Lillard.
Look at your watch. It's Lillard time.
Now Now a timeout called by Boston.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
And some changes in for the Celtics. Miles Turner comes in for Embiid, and it's Kyle Lowry in for Smooth. The Celtics with the lead. Here's the Cobra. Inside, Turner. And Turner throws it down.
Easy to understand why they go to Turner here. They trust in his ability to come through.
Lowry against Lillard. And Lillard gets double teamed. Hero from long range. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Lillard against Lowry. To the middle. It's deflected. Offside Pippen. In Atlanta again with the bucket. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for Atlanta.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rim.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. And when you look at the eyes of these guys, they're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead.
Tremendous job at the line, as usual. You can always bank on him in those situations.
Here's Lillard. Count it. And he'll have a chance for a three-point play. Kyle Lowry picks one up there.
Well, he has that ability, elevates his game in the clutch time. It's Lillard time. He's on point.
He throw good. Damian Lillard.
Yeah, terrific and one on that one. Those are the kind of plays, guys, that win basketball games.
Here's the Cobra, guarded by Pippen. Lowry against Lillard. Lowry passes to Turner. Lowry dishes to Turner. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
When it comes to shooting bigs, Turner's a good one. So this team likes having him in this spot.
Good on the first, and that narrows the gap to 1. Smooth checked in for Kyle Lowry. And so he makes both from the line.
And nice there. He does not waste those opportunities. Just what they needed with this game still in doubt.
Lillard surveying the D. The rebound by Turner.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
And it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Shooting for Boston. 2 shots.
He sinks the clutch free throw. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 2-point ball game.
And that's big there. Once he got the opportunity to get to the line and take the lead, you have got to convert.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They trail by 2. 34 seconds left in the game. Now, here's Lillard, guarded closely. Count it! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Now a timeout called by Boston. It's tied at 136. 26 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Here's Smooth. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Can't cash in.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
Shooting for Boston. Number 26.
He knocks down the clutch free throw. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a two-point ball game.
Ice in the veins right there. They're one stop away from winning this thing.
Atlanta calls timeout. They're down by 2. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
Well, they just need a solid play right now, and coach going through his index cards to find one to get something going.
Hero kicks to Lillard. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Smooth, and so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
At the line for Atlanta.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1.
It just has gotten to the point where you expect Lillard to make everything at the end of games.
The free throw is good from Lillard.
You can't have any more pressure on you than he had at the line right there. Shows you what he's made of as he's able to tie it up.
And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. And so it's Boston with it. We've got the Cobra. Butler out there with Lowry. Then there's Embiid. And it's Rodman in at the 4 spot. Feeds it to Pippen. Rebounded by the Celtics. Rodman's got 8 rebounds in this game. And pushing it up, here's Boston. This is it to the Cobra. From the top of the key, and he nails that one right through the net. The Cobra's got the first points here in the overtime period for the Celtics. Outside Pippen. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Embiid, the pass to the Cobra. And Lowry has it in the corner. The feed to Embiid, and stolen by Lillard. And the call on the shot that sends in. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Give it up for the fans that was your ATL dances.
Free throw good, Damian Lillard. And the Celtics making a change here. Clarkson's checked in. That one is no good. The Celtics with the lead. Looks for Lowry, gets it to him. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And Lowry willing to sacrifice his body and get into the fight.
And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Hawks. Pippen outside. Pass to Bennett. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
We're in overtime and 90 seconds gone here in what has been a great one so far. Shot clock at 6. Atlanta again missing. Celtics leading by 3. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. To the inside. And Embiid throws it down.
And in the big moment, Embiid is your guy. He's always ready to go on the attack.
Pippen outside. Clarkson against Hero. Pass to Pettit. No good that time. Good D by Embiid. For Boston, they've gotten all 3 of their shots to drop so far in overtime. They get it back. The Cobra. The layup off target. The Hawks trail by 5. Here's Hero. Trains it from 9 feet away. Hero's got 30.
Tyler Hero in the zone.
Clarkson passes to Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Atlanta with the ball after the basket by Boston.
Defensively, you have to stay as connected as you possibly can with Damian Lillard. He's just too good with the ball. That leads to a foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
2 shots.
And both free throws good for Damian Lillard. Boston leading by 3. And the pass to the Cobra.
2 minutes remaining in overtime.
Outside Lowry. Connects from 3-point range.
That set had a lot of rhythm, and that's at the hands of Kyle Lowry.
Lillard way outside. The Hawks again can't hit.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
Here's the Cobra. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Tyler Hero picks one up. That's the first. That makes it a 7-point lead.
Taking 2 shots.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Here's Lillard. Looking at the clock, just over 3.5 minutes into OT. Here's Pettit. Tries again, and that's 2 points on the layup. Pettit's got 33.
Yeah, that's his bread and butter. Pettit is one of the all-time greats at just battling for position and turning those misses into makes.
Here's the Cobra. Nice D from Pippen. Atlanta's got neither of their first 2 3-point attempts to the ball in overtime. Butler, he's checked in for Boston.
Jimmy Butler.
Lowry against Lillard. Here's the Cobra, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Team second. At the line for the Celtics. At the line for 2.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 8. There's 42 seconds left to play in the first overtime. Hero on the wing, defended by Butler. It falls! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Hero, knowing the about the whens and the wheres for an assist.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
And one more look at that fantastic Mobile One drive.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow. And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
Some padding here on the free throw line. Some good work.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. They're trailing by 7. 27 seconds left in overtime. Three-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Offensive rebound. And oh, the block shot grabs it out of the air.
And they've been a different team here in overtime. They just seem to have lost their energy.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense.
At the line for the Celtics. One shot.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
Boston foul. Joel Embiid. His 5th. Team 2nd.
And guys, overtime not nearly as competitive as regulation. They'd used up all their energy just getting it to overtime. And he's easily been their best rebounder tonight.
Well, he's been everywhere, and collecting those rebounds, that ends any kind of offensive possession and gets them started.
So we see Boston get the win here. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came on in the extra period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation, but you know what? They came through big and did exactly what was necessary once we got into OT.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Joel, in the past, you've had some critics, and you haven't run away from that. So what are you looking to prove out there?
Just being dominant, so I want, every time people hear my name, I want them to know that I'm a dominant player.
That was certainly the case tonight, man. Congratulations. Kevin, back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge.